I'm all right. You guys the ones that called?
She is.
Okay.
I'm not restricting her in any way.
That's fine.
I've not done anything. I was trying to calm my daughter down.
Okay.
Daughter's extremely upset.
Okay.
She's inside right now.
Okay. Give me just a second. Just hang out right there for me, bud, by the end of that car, okay? Alrighty.
Before anything else happens,
Okay.
I got my daughter out.
Okay, what's going on?
I brought them over here. I went to a prayer meeting. Watched them for me for a couple hours.
Okay.
Came back to pick them up. Went inside. She wasn't ready as normal, but she always tries to throw a fit that she wants to stay here. Of course, it's her dad's house.
Okay.
I'm going home.
Right.
He's fighting with me, saying that, you know, she doesn't have school tomorrow, blah, 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 blah. It's not his day to have them.
Okay.
I really don't want them out here while I'm trying to talk to you.
Okay. They can't hear you. As long as that window's not up, they can't.
I'm trying to, every time I come to pick the kids up and have to go inside or whatever, like, he goes into like rage fits and starts punching the door. I can't leave. I can't leave with my kids, and I'm tired of doing this.
Gotcha. Is there a custody agreement in place?
There is.
There is? Okay. What does it say?
Every other weekend.
Every other weekend? Okay. Alrighty.
I want my daughter out here. She's inside talking to her, and I don't want her inside.
Who's inside talking to her?
My ex's wife.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you, miss?
Started EMS for
I've been trying to get her in the car for a while.
Okay.
1941.
My other daughter back here is tore up.
Okay.
I want to go home.
I understand. Once the other officer gets here so he can hang out here with them, we'll go in and get her, okay? Beggar 53 quarters.
I do want to fill out an EPO.
Okay.
He did not threaten me or touch me tonight, but it's
53.
rage, you know.
Copy, Kentucky.
I'm
Well.
not going to do it anymore.
Okay.
My nerves can't take it. I don't want to. I don't have to. They told me to get
Sure.
an EPO before. I don't even want to hear their voice right now.
Okay.
She's all getting on my last freaking nerve.
April 01, status is enforced. She's not going to win CIC.
Don't worry. Is your address on here current?
Yes.
Okay.
Probably going to try to follow.
Okay, let me talk to her and then I'll talk to you, okay?
It's okay. It's okay. Nobody's going to jail tonight, okay?
What's a good phone number for you, Miss Owen? Okay. Hang tight for me right here. I'm going to go talk to him. Is that your other daughter that's over there with him right now? Okay. Alrighty. So what's going on tonight, sir?
So she brought him over.
And she left him over here for a little bit.
Huh?
And said she was going to come get him.
Okay.
I knew she would be upset, so whenever she got here, I said, "Violet, come here," because she was already starting to get upset that she was having to leave.
Okay.
She's been deathly afraid of going back to her grandma's house because her grandma has whipped her so much. It's clearly affecting her.
Okay.
She talks bad to her too.
She calls her stupid, downs her all the time.
She even calls me a fool.
She just. This
Okay.
is my kid. I see her.
I understand that.
And I
but-
understand she has full right to him
Right.
now. And I wasn't trying to restrict her from leaving.
trying to calm
I
her
was
down.
trying to
I
calm
understand
her
that.
down. That's
I
all I
understand
was
that.
trying to do. And she
Right.
started blowing up. If you don't get out of my door, I'm calling the police. I said, I'm calling her down.
Okay.
Please let me calm her down. And she's
Okay.
doing this. If she take her in the car, yeah, I was just trying to calm her down.
I understand.
Because she's
I got
clearly
you.
not wanting to go home.
Okay.
And it's upsetting to me. as a parent.
I get it. I do. Okay. I understand what you're going through. Unfortunately, like you said, she has the custody, and
And she does this every
Right.
time she doesn't get her way. Every time I say something, then I want to see the kids, and if I try to, hey, what's going on with? She's an 8-year-old who's been expelled from school, and it's like, what the crap? What's going on? Why is my 8-year-old not in school?
right.
And she just got mad, stormed out here, and I said, okay, whatever. I just want her to be educated. I want
Right.
her to
No,
have
I understand.
schooling, and
I got
she's,
you.
she's blowing it up to this. I'm not trying to start anything.
I understand.
I have multiple people here who's seen it multiple times, and
I got you. And here's the deal. No one's in trouble right now. Okay. Obviously, and I know it may feel different because the police are getting called. No one's in trouble. Okay. The main thing that's going on is obviously with the custody order in place. I know it's not what you want. It may not be what she wants, but with her having full custody, or as
she
far as
doesn't
just
even have custody.
as
Her
far as
mom
your
has custody.
okay. With that
got
being
that
the
taken
case,
away.
okay. With that being the case, though, if you try to restrict her from taking them,
Oh, no,
that
we-
could no, and I'm just explaining to you why we got called. Okay, they could complain about that they could potentially charge you with custodial interference, and I don't want that to happen to you. Okay, we're trying to
No,
keep everything cool
We
here.
were trying to calm her down. She
I understand
kept
that.
running from the car, running
Okay.
to me. I need to step on.
I understand.
She's running
She's
to us,
just-
screaming, I don't want to go home. I
I
can't.
I
understand.
even
I
tried
understand.
nicely talking to her.
I-
Hey, let her just stay the night. She's expelled from school anyway. Let her stay the night. Let us calm her down. Then we pick her up in the morning.
I understand.
And she's there's no. It's all take from her. There's
This
I
is
no
her
understand.
give.
roommate.
Okay.
We saw the
I got you. Okay. And I understand that. Unfortunately, our hands are kind of tied when there is an order in place. Okay. If you two had full joint custody, no custody order in place, we wouldn't have the authority to take her and give her to her. But with it being that her mother has custody and her mother wants her to go with them, there's not much we can do to stop that. Okay. If there was anything done to try to stop that, that could potentially be a criminal charge, and I don't want that to happen to anyone here.
Can
Okay.
I ask you a
Sure.
question?
Yeah.
What would be our rights if she broke the custody agreement?
The same as it would be if you guys did. So it would be custodial interference.
So if
That would
she's
be-
So we just
missed
need to
multiple
file.
weekends,
Okay.
not allowing
That would be something you would have to take to the judge about
Civil court.
about
Okay.
because
the
she's done
family
it
court.
multiple times. She's
Okay.
kept them away from us from this month.
Right. That would be something to take to the family court judge, whoever has your case, and just bring it to their attention. Okay. You have your ID on you, bud.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I ain't got nothing wrong with me.
I got you. We just have to get everybody's info. I like to write it down because we're going to a new system and sometimes stuff gets mixed up. So if I have it written down, it makes it easier.
I'm sure
It's
y'all
just
don't have
frustrating
a lot
as
of
me
great
as a
going on
father.
right now anyway.
I've
Thank
been
you.
through this for 10 years with
Right.
them. She
Oh, yeah.
filed false EPOs against me. She's done. It's
I understand.
untold
they
amount
got
of.
in a loud discussion
Uh-huh.
like 3-4 weeks ago,
Okay.
and she threatened to file a what was it?
EPO.
No, it wasn't an EPO. It was a something else. Hey, Josh, can we talk to you?
Beggar 53 quarters.
Are you okay, Dad?
Copy. Kentucky ID card.
We weren't trying to get it to this.
I understand.
She started calling in and started getting
Uh-huh.
her in a panic attack.
So
'cause
when she
was
started
calling
calling and said she was gonna call a cop, she started freaking out more.
Thinking
saying,
something was going to happen, somebody was going to jail.
I'm
I
just
understand
like,
that, and
Stop, April. We're trying to let's resolve
We
this.
almost
Right.
had her calm down too at that point. We had her.
I'm just sitting here saying let's
Sobs down
resolve
and
this.
everything.
Mhm.
It can be solved without having to do this. And she's come here, Jade.
Either suspended or like another state now. He's able to, yeah.
Your brother's in there alone. I want you
Temple.
to go in there and sit with him, please.
so is your brother? Is that I guess your
Okay,
your
just let
kid?
her know
Her
we're
brother
gonna
is.
calm down Gavin.
Okay. I didn't know if he was staying here or if he was supposed to go
Yeah,
to.
I have joint custody with his mom, and
Okay.
she works with me great. Doesn't
Okay.
give me.
I
she's
got
like,
you.
Problem.
She's like, hey, do you want to keep Gavin a couple extra
Right.
days so he can see his sissies? And I was like, yeah, that would be great.
Right.
And there's
Unfortunately, sometimes it just doesn't work out with people, and I know it stinks, especially when kids are in the middle of it. You just want to do what's best for them, and sometimes it's hard.
Jade, what's wrong, baby?
No one's saying it's not.
What'd she say?
She just told me to go look at it.
Okay. You looked upset, that's why I was asking.
Like I said, I'm not trying to cause any problem.
I got you. So are you living here right now as well?
Yes, sir,
Okay.
I am. I just haven't got my ID changed.
No, you're fine.
I know I need to get it changed. It's just
It's fine. It's hard to get it changed
Yeah,
right
his
now with
truck
everything
tags
being
are even
closed.
out, and we've had issues going to do that
It's
too.
yeah, I'm not worried about that right now. I just want to get this whole situation
Oh,
resolved.
believe me, we were trying to resolve it on our own, to be honest.
Sometimes that's hard. Sometimes it needs someone from the outside to come in and provide a
We've
fresh
had issues
perspective
with
on
it
it.
and like I
Believe me,
said,
I'm not
that
surprised.
she could take them in the car and
Mhm.
let her go. I was just wanting to get her calmed
I understand.
down.
This
She
is
was-
this is my father-in-law.
How you doing, sir?
He's the one the girls were coming to see today.
Gotcha.
You okay, Dad? Are you warm enough? I hate her making y'all have to come out in the cold like this.
That's all right. That's what we're here for. Cold doesn't bother me too much. What's a good phone number for you, Mr. Owen?
I know.
All right.
I know. As soon as we tried to
Here's that
start to
back.
talk to her, she started blowing up.
Alrighty. So at this point, they
like
just
I
need
said,
to, yeah.
I-
If you could, they seem to be a little bit more calmed down
They're
now.
calmer now.
If you can just get them to go with her,
Yeah.
I'll talk with her.
That's what
And,
I was trying to tell her.
yeah.
Like, get them calmed down. And
I get it,
go.
and sometimes people just don't want to listen to other people that they don't agree with. It happens. Unfortunately, like I said, it's unfortunate to have it happen with kids in the middle of it. But yeah, that's just what needs to happen now. If there's been issues with the custody agreement, like I said, bring it up to the family court judge. He may amend the custody agreement, make it joint custody, make it equal
It needs
time.
to be.
That's up to him though. Okay. This is going to be done.